What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A. We had a video today that really needs to be clarified. But before we get started, as always, press like or subscribe and share if somebody needs to understand this message that I'm sending to you guys. Today we're going to discuss transference in the terms of the relationship. Now, what is transference? Some of you might be asking. He's using these big ass words to describe something real simple. Transference, let me put it to you like this. Has anybody ever heard the phrase, hurt people hurt people? I think a lot of us have heard that, but we really haven't put certain things together. That's the whole concept of transference. All right, so this is the thing about transference, and this is what I want to get into. We got the basic concept that when people are hurt, they hurt other people if they haven't healed properly, right? But what I'm about to talk about is a deeper subject than just hurting people. See, this is the thing about guarding your energy. You can take on somebody because you really like them, because you're really attracted to them. You can take on a lot of things with people, and for whatever reason, they just have a kinship to you, whatever. But this is the thing about transference. If people are not whole and they have glaring holes, what happens is, if you're not careful, you can take on some of those qualities yourself. In short, what happens is, the thing that they're suffering from, whether it be anxiety, whether it be, insomnia, whether it be whatever it is, bad treatment, if you stay around them long enough and it's strong enough, it can transfer to you. So some of the things that will be damaging to those people is something that can damage you as well if you're not careful. So when you understand that, then you understand why it's so dangerous to be around somebody just because they're beautiful, just because they have money, just because they're sexy. You can catch, it's not even just STDs you got to worry about. You got to worry about those mental traits that can be transferred from them. People who are nervous, people who are jealous, people who are, abusive. Those traits can transfer over to you in a relationship. So even if they're STD free, even if they wash their asses, multiple times a day, they could have negative traits that can impact you and transfer over to you if you're not careful. So you have to learn in relationship dynamic, whether it's dating or whatever, that you don't just protect your body, you have to protect your energy. Because those nervous traits, those jealous traits, those abusive traits can transfer over to you. And to be honest with you, they're a lot more difficult to get rid of than the average STD. Because sometimes we don't even notice them. We start taking on the traits of certain people when they're around us long enough. And next thing you know, you'll be a hurt person or a broken person who doesn't even realize it. And then you start realizing that ever since I left this person, none of my relationships or none of the situations I've tried to get into have succeeded. The reason being is because they transferred over something to you that now is running off people who would otherwise be a perfect combination for you. It's something about the anxiety. It's something about the nervousness. It's something about, just the way you move. You're insecure. Those things can transfer over to you and you won't even realize it. You'll feel anxious. You'll feel nervous. You'll find yourself doing things with people that you don't have anything invested in. And you don't understand why. Something transferred over to you in their interaction. And if you're not careful, it can damage you and damage everybody else around you. Thus the term, hurt people hurt people. So when you meet somebody and they start having, nobody's perfect. So don't get it twisted. I'm not saying, you're a perfect person and you're not supposed to work with somebody, in the average problems. But if you see glaring depression, anxiety, just those kind of things, suicidal tendencies, no matter what this person is, learn to guard your energy. That said, I'm going to end this up today. Keep it real short. Make sure that you kind of guard your energy against being transferred these negative traits from people who haven't taken the time to heal, or they kind of medicate their issues. They drink a lot, alcoholics. They don't take the time to heal. Be careful with those people, no matter how much you like them. That said, this is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A. If anything I said resonated to you, as always, hit the like button, subscribe, share it to somebody who may need to hear this, because some people are dealing with people who are toxic, who are, have these traits, and they may need to understand that, some of the things and the reason why those things are not working is because, this person is not whole. And if you're not careful, some of those traits will transfer over to you. As always, check out also the Facebook page, Lascel the M.B.A. and Lascel M.B.A. without the in it, on Instagram. Like, follow. Let's keep the conversation going. Until then, everybody stay safe.